Anyone here not from the Bronx? I like. Where are you from? Harlem?
Yeah, better than
Okay, cool. Double homework. So you live in Queens. Did you find your representatives?
Yes.
Who is your borough president?
Oh, the board president. Did not. I was focused on community council.
Yeah.
Forget. It's a woman though.
Yeah?
Cat.
What's her first name?
Cat. Hold on one second. Actually, word on it too. Melinda.
Melinda Katz is the Queens borough president. Anyone else live in Manhattan or the Bronx? I mean, Brooklyn. Harlem. Who's the Manhattan borough president?
That would be beautiful.
That is my former boss, Ms. Gailey Burrows. Yes, that is correct. Yes. You live in Brooklyn. Who is the borough president that I left out?
Eric Adams.
Yes, it is. Nothing against Eric, but then again, everything against him. All right. And who is your local council member?
My local council member is Eugene, hold on, Matthew Eugene.
What do we know about Matthew Eugene?
Location sensation. He's the first Haitian-born council member elected in, I think, all of the U.S.
Oh, wow.
New York State. Yeah.
Does he sit on any committees?
Yes, the Committee for Aging and Health, hold on, let me bring up the list. Committee on Health, Committee on Aging, Committee on Civil and Human Rights, Committee on Immigration, Veterans, Youth Services, and Hospitals.
All the committees. Out of all the committees that she named, do any of your council members sit on the same committee?
To help.
Yep, Health, Aging, Civil and Human Rights, Immigration, Veterans, Youth Services, and Hospitals.
And you'll see that a lot of folks sit on these committees. If they chair a committee, they make more money. If they sit on a committee, they make more money. But that's not why they do it, obviously, right? They're supposed to, they care deeply about these specific issues. And if you want to know just how deeply they care, you may want to take a look at their attendance records to see how they're showing up, if they're showing up to these meetings. So if you want to hold your elected officials accountable, you definitely want to take a look at their attendance records, especially if it's a committee that you deeply care about. Anybody else who is from the Bronx? Yes. Where do you live in the Bronx? Who's your council member?
I live on the west side, and it's Fernando Cabrera.
Fernando Cabrera, mi pana. He used to come here a lot with his visits. And do you know which committees he sits on? So the way, who can help me out? How do I find where, which committees my council member sits on? You go on their city council website. So this website will give you the list of representatives in your district, and you'll see that their offices, their local offices, are not too far from your home. It's okay. Yeah, as long as you found it, but you found your representative. Cool. Yeah, you can find it using your zip code. Yeah. Espaillat. Okay. Yeah. So at the city council website or at their personal council website, you will be able to see a list of legislation that they've sponsored. You will get to see newsletters. You want to sign up for those because that is information that is pertinent to you. This is like your district. These are things that matter to you. Once you've identified your community board website, I highly encourage you to visit the website. Now, depending on which community board you're a part of, some websites may look better and may be more updated than others. What you want to look for when you go on a community board website, you want to write this down. is the Statement of District Needs. So on your community board website, or at your community board website, you want to download the Statement of District Needs. Does anybody know what that is?
Statement of district needs.
Yes. That is a list of priorities that are very specific to your neighborhood, to your direct community. So that is what the community board is working on. These are the top issues that are highlighted for the year. This is where money is going to go to. This is what people are going to be fighting for. This is what people care about. So if you see that construction is taking place at 6:45 a.m. on a Sunday, right? and you are trying to sleep on these days off, and this is something that has been going on for months, and that is not a priority, this is something that you can bring forth to the community board, right? So there are a lot of things that we take for granted that we don't realize that we have rights to, right? Like there are these magical things that the Upper East Siders and Manhattan community know very well. It's called a stop work order. So a stop work order is usually whenever there's construction, for example, that's taking place, and there's some sort of legality that's not necessarily right, or some sort of loophole. If there's something controversial about the construction project, you will call for a stop work order to stop the project until further investigation. But a stop work order is also applicable when people are waking you up at 6 a.m. and you're questioning who the heck gave you these permits, right? So there are a lot of things that in communities of color we just kind of assume that we have to deal with because we don't know what our rights are, right? What we're entitled to, or who to talk to for that matter. So yeah, don't let nobody wake you up. Don't let nobody poop on your lawn or in your sidewalks. If you see cracked sidewalks, people don't clean up, the snow. These are all things that are not okay and it would not fly in Manhattan. And one thing that I learned working for Manhattan is that if it's not good enough for them, it ain't good enough for me in the Bronx. Okay? Great. I'm gonna give y'all a 10-minute break. We're ahead of schedule, and I'm going to honor your patience. And so I recognize that it's still early, so I'm going to give you all 10 minutes to take care of your bio needs, maybe have some juice, some water, and we'll regroup at 11, 10 more minutes. Yes, you want to download the statement of district needs. And I'll be here if you want to ask.